Oh,
Ew.
dear Lord.
Oh, yeah. Way to start the stream.
I know, right? Just a nice little sneeze.
You know, just because you told me I couldn't, I really want to play the kazoo.
Oh, no. Alright. So, Higurashi, right? All we know is that this is a scurry game.
Supposedly.
Supposedly. So we're about to find out how scurry it is. Alright. I hit the button. Oh!
I don't know what happened.
Onikakushi opening. Welcome to the world of Higurashi when they cry. The Onikakushi, I'm going to say that weird every time, arc will be the opening and inviting you into this world. Don't play tough. Don't play tough. Please just enjoy life in Hinamizawa to the fullest. The difficulty is extremely high, but I hope you will enjoy the reward. Okay, game.
Jay, what are you streaming this on?
Twitch.
And are you...
Or Streamlabs. Wait, what's popping
so you're
up?
not live.
Yeah, I am live.
I'm watching it right now.
All I have is a clip or something. It was only 40
Reload
seconds
it.
long.
Click on top left, click Death Reaper.
Well, I did. Oh, there it goes. I had to do what Jay did.
Okay.
Or said.
There you go.
I had to refresh. Okay, we're good now.
You're welcome. Okay.
Santa Claus coming to town.
Start.
Right,
What the fuck was that?
What was what?
You didn't hear that laugh?
I mean,
do not lament.
It.
I will
got it
forgive
turned down
you,
so I can't.
even if the world will not forgive you. Please do not lament. I will forgive you, even if you will not forgive the world. So please tell me, what will it take for you to forgive me? Frederica Berncastel, depicting... That was backwards talk, I think. This is a work of fiction, any resemblance to actual person.
This is getting exciting.
AD 1983, the early summer of the 58th year of the Showa era. What's with the noise?
I don't know, but I'm about to plug my headphones into my computer instead.
If I was going to be ripped apart anyways, having my body ripped apart would have been far better. I trusted her. No, I still trust her. Even in this very moment, I trust her. But I'm starting to realize I only wanted to trust her because I refused to accept the truth. It was as if I was trying to convince myself in such a silly sobbing voice. And those tears making a mess of my face. A mechanical, repetitious sound finally stilled and everything fell silent. Only the cry of the cicadas remained, annoyingly loud, and yet I felt as if I could still hear her voice. But that's not possible. She is no longer speaking. The only one crying is me. She never cried.
Like a bitch.
Even when she repeated those words over and over, she never expressed any emotion because there was none to show. She had no tears to shed for me, then I shouldn't need to shed any for her. Then why this pain, my eyes getting moist? Why was this happening? I still wanted to believe I hadn't been split apart. That's enough, right? Inside me, an inner voice whispered gently. My spirit had suffered enough. And countless times I'd waver over whether I should just throw the battered thing away. Except I've stubbornly refused to do that, haven't I? I'd feel better if I just threw it away. Even knowing that, I chose to believe, didn't I? Only I can understand that painful struggle and appreciate it. Hey, me? I've tried more than enough. I'll acknowledge that much. So, isn't it alright to just take it the easy way out? Besides, I'm not throwing it away. I'm leaving it behind with her. What the fuck is this game? Like flowers by a grave.
Bro, more emotion.
Now then, calm your nerves. Even though you can't feel your right arm. Oh, just lift it up. and with every swing forget a little more.
Oh, chop in the body.
That kindness made me happy.
Oh,
That
God.
adorable smile brought me joy. I liked petting your head. I loved how demure you were. Okay. Because this will be the last time. Because when I swing this down, I'll forget. This is my first and last bouquet for you. Bouquet?
Bouquet.
Bouquet.
Bucket.
Bakemona. Perhaps I really did love you. Dun dun dun. Oh no, I don't like this game.
I'm
Whoa.
excited.
Farewell.
I am going to be lagging a little bit because
Okay.
I'm...
Somebody has been apologizing for a while now.
Sorry.
I wonder what she's apologizing for. It felt wrong to eavesdrop, so I tried to ignore it. It had been a while since I last went to the city. I only returned to attend the funeral of a relative. Even though I lived there until last month, I found the bustle of the city to be overwhelming. Those skyscrapers and the multi-lane roads. The melodious cacophony of the crosswalk. Even the campaign speeches blaring in front of the station felt nostalgic. The place where I live now isn't nearly as lively. There's only the chirping of locusts and the babbling of brooks. And the cry of the Higurashi, the evening cicadas. Oh, rather than making me lonely, or making me feel lonely, that quietness had begun to instill a sense of serenity. There's nothing where I'm living now. I don't just mean there aren't any burger joints. There aren't even vending machines. No music stores, no restaurants, and no arcades.
Much spook.
Boo.
Even an ice cream parlor would be unlikely. The nearest town has some stuff like that, but it's an hour away by bike. But come to think of it, it wasn't really a big deal. There were music stores and arcades and ice cream parlors, but it wasn't like I ever hung out at any of them. I had lived in the city for 10 years and never once been to an ice cream parlor. Man, your life sucks.
Yeah, no arcades. Come on, bro.
I should have gone at least once. Yeah, you should have.
I mean, I know there's no Mortal Kombat, but
No joy.
It's only now that I'm starting to regret that a little. Now think about it. This is 1983, I believe they said. So this is
yeah.
This
Hell,
is
there's no Street Fighter?
no. That was 90s. Somebody's still apologizing. Who is she
Should be
apologizing to?
something, right?
And I think it's more 8-bit stuff. So like Pac-Man, maybe. She's apologized so much, so just forgive her already. There's no reason anyone should ever need to apologize so much. I started to feel a bit annoyed at whoever was refusing to forgive her. No matter how bad the mistake, there's nothing that can't be forgiven. There's no such thing as an irreparable mistake. You just need to be more careful next time. She's still apologizing even now. Then has she really done something that can't be fixed? I have no idea what she's done, but if it can't be fixed, then all the more reason to forgive her. No matter how much she apologizes, nothing will change. But even so, she keeps apologizing in such a heartbreaking voice. Hey you, the one she's apologizing to. What? Why don't you just go ahead and forgive her? She's apologizing in such a pathetic voice. Keiichi, we're almost there. Wake up. I was finally aroused from my nap by my father's prodding.
Died.
It seemed the train had finally reached its stop. We spent hours riding everything from the bullet train to the local routes. It was hard to believe that the landscape beyond the wind in the city I was in half a day ago were in the same country. No, that they were even from the same era. From there, we take a car deeper into the mountains. Is this like rotoscoped?
think Homeboy is like perpetually on acid.
Yeah, right? This is like strangely bright. Past where the dense forest encroaching on the mountain road suddenly opened up. Hey, a little village. There, where I live now. Hinamazawa.
Wow, my vision.
I know, right? And like, Jesus. Yes, it's a visual novel.
Yes, you are.
We're
It's
supposedly
a horror
a
visual novel.
spooky. I don't think they do. I don't think they do.
If you
5
pay
minutes.
enough,
5 minutes. Even though we were approaching summer, the morning air still had a frigid frostbite. Although in exchange, you could fill up your lungs with crisp, clean air.
sometimes it's just the teasing of the boning that really gets it going.
Indeed. Flipping open the window, I was greeted with a verdant expanse. Also, this is spook game, as Chateau said. Nothing but trees. The neighboring house was far away on the other side. So I was probably the only one enjoying that view and that air.
Well, then maybe it'll spook you into sleep.
Maybe. I'm actually regretting picking this because I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. I filled my lungs with another deep breath.
I'm so excited.
Since I started living in Hinamazawa, I learned that even air had its own taste. I quickly finished getting ready for school and headed downstairs for breakfast. My mother was the only one there. My father was nowhere to be seen. I'm still tasting the air. He was probably up working until the early morning. Dad had a rather unconventional job as a painter. It's such a laid-back profession. Oh, that air. Get up when you want, sleep when you want, and work when you want. I was so jealous of that easygoing lifestyle. Okay, I can't do that anymore. Getting lightheaded.
I even wrote for school that I wanted to be a painter when I grew up. Dad was ecstatic about that. It was just because it looked easy. I'd never tell him that, though. Mom laid breakfast out on the table. Seaweed, pickled vegetables, raw egg, grilled salmon. My mom was such a good cook, it was scary. A perfect, immaculate, ideal breakfast. Unlike my dad, who didn't even know the meaning of the word schedule. My mom never squandered any time or effort. She hummed a little tune as she brought over the miso soup. Seemed like she was in a good mood today.
Are you done?
Huh?
Senai.
Oh, I'm so happy you've been waking up early since we moved here, KG.
If I don't wake up early, I won't have time to eat breakfast.
I thought I was being cute, responding with a wisecrack after being praised for being good.
I think this is Mom.
Full bowl of rice, or will half be enough?
Pile it on!
I'm gonna be lagging by 5 seconds.
It's okay.
First, I savored the steaming hot rice with the seaweed. After that, I covered it with the egg. Between bites of rice, I enjoyed the crunch of the pickle. Not bad at all. Excellent, as usual. Watching me clean my plate, Mother gave me a warm smile. Mother.
I'm so happy I haven't skipped breakfast ever since we moved here, KG.
I was not a morning person when we lived in the city. I slept right until the last minute before school and rarely ate breakfast. Boycotting the breakfast, Mom made me each morning. That was probably the only way I could protest being forced to attend cram school.
Okay.
God damn it, miss. I guess that's
Hell yeah.
what you'd call my rebellious phase. I wouldn't so much as look at the breakfast
Wow.
she woke up early every day to make.
Aw, poor mom.
If I could go back in time, I'd slap myself.
Do it. No.
Mindful of the time, Mother rushed me along with a wide grin. Ooh.
Isn't it about time to meet up with Reina-chan?
Who's Rena-chan?
It's fucking Chan, god damn it. Oh, Kippy, it's okay. It's okay, but wait.
Rena-chan.
Come here, puppy, it's okay. Daddy's not actually mad.
Mom really seemed to enjoy the fact that her son was going to school with a
Read gang.
girl.
Puppy. Rena's one of my classmates. Reina, not Rena, Reina. She really loves looking after people, coming to meet me every day without fail.
Oh.
So I bashed her head in with the brick. The way I looked at it, a guy my age walking to school with a girl was just lame. But, well, keeping a classmate waiting for me every day wouldn't be very considerate. Seriously though, how long does Reina wait for me every morning?
Probably too long.
Too long.
Wants the D. Taking one last gulp of miso soup, I raced for the door.